I'm gonna take a look at the warehouse, make sure it's empty and that my work is done, and then head to the new location, show you guys what that's looking like. Hey guys, welcome to the channel, welcome back to the vlog. It's me, Hamza. I hope you guys are crushing it in life. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. In today's video, we have some errands to run, but I am gonna show you the move, the dreaded move, the move that I have been dreading for quite a while. So as you all know, I did sell my warehouses a couple of months ago. I did occupy one building because I had a lot of construction gear that I needed to move into another space. So I ended up selling my office warehouse and then ended up renting another space, which is also a warehouse technically. You guys are going to get to see it. It's an interesting concept. It is something that I want to develop, which is why I'm going to show it to you guys. It's something that I've never built before. And I got this idea literally because I was looking for storage space, and I think it is an amazing investment. So if you guys want to look at what I'm seeing from my eyes, through my eyes, stay tuned, continue watching. I'm going to show you guys what this investment property, potential investment property for me could look like, and what ideas I am taking from the person that I am going to be renting from, which I am renting from because my construction gear is in there for a few months, of course. With that, let's go. I have a few things to do. We're going to have fun, and we're going to take a look at my development, plus we're going to take a look at the new project as well. And here we have both the G-Wagons looking fine. We are actually going to be taking the big beast out today because we have a long drive. Both of these properties are really far away from where I live, and it is always best to go in the big beast when traveling such distances. Now you guys know, before we get the day started, of course we have to go through the car wash because the car is really dirty. Definitely time to get through the car wash. Now that the G-Wagon is clean, we can start our day. Look at this truck next to me. My truck is lifted. I would say this G-Wagon has a 5-inch lift. Whatever this truck has is definitely a little more than that. Look at our side mirrors. My side mirror compared to his. This truck is probably on like an 8-inch lift or something. Looks pretty cool. And we're here at the office warehouse business park. I'm still really liking the monument sign, man. This monument sign is just phenomenal. I mean, it looks insane. There's the address. That's the old sign that I put. This is the new sign that I gifted the new landlords when they bought it. I literally gifted them like a $30,000 sign. They haven't obviously put their tenants' names up there, so I'm sure that that's something that they still need to do. But look at this. They're getting the place cleaned up, and what that means is I think they're probably getting ready to start building all the stuff that they really wanted to get built, which is pretty cool, I think. I mean, you know, I've developed all of this for them. The underground is done. All they really have to do is just get the buildings. I think that's why they've slowed down. They haven't built all of this just yet or started because they're probably having a hard time finding the buildings that I had put up. Now, the buildings that I put up look beautiful. They look spectacular. Look at that, just gorgeous. You know, it always brings me great joy to come and visit this place, even though I don't own it. I mean, it's just so much fun to come and take a look at it every single time. So nice, so cool. All right, we have one of the tenants here as well that brings a lot of junker vehicles. None of these are this one is definitely a junker. And I think other tenants have been complaining about these tenants. I don't know. Okay, I'm here. I'm gonna take a look at the warehouse, make sure it's empty and that my work is done, because my guys were working here last week. We're gonna take a look, just make sure everything's empty inside, and then head to the new location, show you guys what that's looking like. Okay, I'm in, and I have some great news. As you can see, the entire warehouse is now empty, which means I am completely done with this project. I no longer own it. I no longer have any equipment except for those two pipes, which I think my guys just left there because they were pretty much useless and we couldn't move them. And they're probably needed for this project. So I guess we are completely done. This is probably the last time, or probably one of the last times you guys are gonna get to see this project because it's completely empty. Look at that. How beautiful is this? I bought it, I built it, I rented it, and then I sold it. The entire process, and the best part is I was able to journal most of it, 90% of it, with you guys, because I started journaling it, I believe, like aggressively once I had already started the development process. The next project you guys are going to get to see is going to be from the very beginning. It's going to be from the planning phase, right? And that's the project that I'm working on right now. Look at this. So excited. I am finally done. Amazing. Okay, so now that we've confirmed that this spot is empty, we're gonna go and take a look at the new location. All right, now that we're done from here, let's drive to the next property. Okay, now this property is here somewhere. I did drive it actually, but I've driven it from the other side of the street, never from this part. So it's interesting to see how inside this property is. But the thing is, with industrial development or this type of development, you don't really need frontage. People will find you if you have a good product, and that's the best part that I like about investing in this type of investment. Oh, and you can see right here there's brand new development, and here is the project. This right here is the project that I've been talking to you guys about. Now on surface it does kind of sort of look like an office warehouse development. If you look at it, it's all steel structure. I think the colors are a little basic, that can be improved upon. But this is actually a boat and RV storage. As you guys can see, that's what the sign says. And it looks like it's pretty good business, to be honest. Okay, we put the pin in and the door is opening. As you can see, this is fairly automated, by the way. I've never met the landlord who's managing this property directly. He's never met me. Took payment online. I hadn't even checked out the location before I rented a unit. The reason I like this kind of development is that even that center wall comes prefab as part of the building. That saves a lot of money and time on development costs. So that's something that's definitely super interesting. Look at that. Okay, now he's built one building, two buildings, three buildings over there. Oh, he has a building on the other side as well. That means there's a U-turn here and there's more buildings coming. But he does have vacant land that looks like it is going to be developed. So this project is going to continue to grow. As you can see, we have all this land on both sides. So he's pretty smart, this person. He's doing phase out development on boat and RV storage units. Now let me quickly turn around and see what is going on the other side. Wow, this is pretty cool. He has a brand new building that he's building, and then he has all this stuff that he's just stored. I'm assuming this is all junk that he owns or someone owns. And then he has more land in that corner over there. And look at how simple the construction and the design for this building is. The walls, of course, don't go all the way up, because if they went all the way up, you have to fire retard them, which means that's added cost. So he's kept the walls lower, and because this is, once again, a boat and RV storage, it's not like people are going to be jumping walls to take over other boats, RVs, trailers, whatever. It's going to be pretty quiet. People are going to know who their neighbors are. And of course, I'm sure he has cameras all over the place. So, you know, not really too much theft going on from that perspective. Now, I was finding it a little hard to find my location, and I just figured out that the numbers are on this side. So they're not on both sides, which is a little upsetting. I wish he had them a little more clearly marked out, but this is where the numbers are at. And as you can see, this is building M. The one after it is building L. We have building, I believe, I, which is over there, which means my building is probably in the back somewhere. I need to go take a look at it. Okay, so this is building H actually, which means my building is probably on the other side. So let's go take a look and see where that unit is. Yep, this has to be the building that I'm in, and the reason I say that is because this is the only building that I haven't driven by, but I can't really see the numbers. So I think what he's done is he's put the numbers on the back end. Let's see if we can see Yes, there you go. That's where those numbers are. Overall, pretty cool development, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty awesome. Location wise, I think it's pretty awesome as well. I think it could have been beautified a little more, but I'm sure for what he charges a month, which is not a lot, this is the perfect setup. This guy is gonna make bank, and it's gonna be completely automated real estate for this person. This is exactly the type of real estate that I enjoy building, buying, working on, just for the sole fact that it is completely automated. That is really an amazing project. Look here, we have more industrial stuff going up in the neighborhood. And let me show you guys, there's more industrial development in the area. As you guys can clearly see, this stuff looks amazing and fully automated. That's the best part. Demand is crazy high right now, guys. So if you guys have been thinking about industrial stuff, it doesn't need to be this big. This is huge, this is massive. It can be done at a much smaller scale. Hey guys, so I just realized that I didn't do an outro for the video. Just finished boxing. Take care, and I'll see you guys next video.